Spend €250,000 on a girl from the internet. A famous Belgian businessman claims to have been the victim of a marriage scam. She introduced herself as a kindergarten teacher and complained about her alcoholic husband and asked the Belgian for money. The relationship ended unexpectedly, in the woods and with a gun near the head. Details next.
In the middle of the forest between Kiev and Irpin, the driver aimed a pistol at his head and ordered him to get out of the car.
I'm her husband and you go away and put the gun to my head, like this. I decided to jump out of the car and run away, and they took the money left in the car.
Frederick Delfosse is a Belgian, a world-famous perfumer. His compositions are used by European and Hollywood stars. Age, 52 years, twice divorced. His friends advised him to look for a bride in Ukraine.
She introduced herself as a kindergarten teacher. She said that she was raising a 7-year-old son and that she was divorced because her husband was an alcoholic.
He remembers how he met her on the internet. A year and a half of relationship cost Frederick more than €200 million.
Violetta, 30 years old, is very beautiful, looking for a serious relationship. It affected me.
2 weeks after the acquaintance, he decided to come to her in Ukraine, and she first asked for money for a dress for the first date.
Our tastes coincided. She was a little short of money for a dress. Darling, the dress costs €150, and I have only 100, can you borrow €50? I thought to myself, oh what a candid woman.
The relationship lasted a year and a half. He took her around the world. Paris, Qatar, Dubai. After another trip, she said she lost her job and had nothing to pay for housing.
I said okay, I will pay. So I sent Western Union €100 every month. I had to check everything, but I trusted her because psychologically everything was thought out in advance.
She introduced him to her parents in Chisinau. He took her to his mother in Brussels. There he confessed to her. She agreed, but with one condition.
She said that she needed some guarantees. She said, if you could buy me an apartment, it would be our apartment.
The deposit for an apartment in the Pekersk district of Kiev, €70,000, the Belgian brought in January. He was supposed to bring another €130,000 in March, but due to quarantine he was able to arrive only in midsummer.
She said that apartments in Kyiv are very expensive and are sold only for cash. So I brought cash.
From the airport she took him to a country club. She took her son. He took a suitcase with money. While she and her son basked in the sun, he worked in a hotel room. She accidentally left her cell phone in the room, and he couldn't help but look at her phone.
This is an unexpected surprise. Men from all over Europe write messages to her. And she asks them to buy her an apartment in Spain, Cannes, Italy. She is in correspondence with a realtor. She tells him that she has €120,000 for an apartment in Rimini, Italy.
When she returned, there was a quarrel, and then there was an incident in the woods, when a stranger who introduced himself as Violetta's husband threatened Frederick with a gun. The Belgian wrote a statement to the police, stating that he gave a total of €213,000 to this woman. Then he went home. Violetta no longer contacted him, so journalists set off in search of her. We find her at the place of registration in an apartment of almost 100 square meters in a residential area. She took €1,000 a month from the Belgian to rent this apartment. Local concierges immediately recognized the woman by the photos. Does she live here?
Violetta, yes, she is.
The concierges have not seen the Belgian here, but they know Violetta's son and husband well.
He bought a dark car.
Did he buy it a long time ago?
No, recently.
The woman refuses to open the door for us. And you are Violetta Dmitrievna, right?
No, what's the matter?
We want to talk to her. We talked to Violetta on the phone. She has her own vision of this conflict with Frederick.
He is an inadequate person, and I understood that I was not going to marry him, and he comes up with some stories.
As soon as there is a conversation about money and an incident in the woods, and the girl turns off her phone. You do not deny that you took €213,000 from him.
I did not take anything from anyone at all.
Did your husband threaten the Belgian with a gun on July 26? According to Frederick's statement, the Ukrainian police opened several proceedings. The Belgian's lawyer is also preparing a civil lawsuit.
We see this as several crimes at once, fraud and robbery. And there may be other actions, because a group of people actually acted here and we know this, which is almost systematically engaged in this activity.
Frederick, meanwhile, wants to make a movie based on his Ukrainian adventures. He is even writing a script. He wants to offer roles in movies to Hollywood actors who use his perfume, and the main role, to Vladimir Zelensky, because he believes that they are similar.